Good morning, Paul here down in the National Park where I find a little bit of solitude to read the Word of God, and today we're reading from Proverbs chapter 30, and it's the Words of Agur, the son of Jakeh. Now Agur is apparently a collector of wise sayings, and he's a man that honours God, respects God's words, but he's saying it's not his words, it's the word of God. The oracle, the man declares, I am weary, O God, I am weary, O God, and worn out. Sounds a bit like many of us, doesn't it, eh? Weary and worn out. Surely I am too stupid to be a man. I have not the understanding of a man. I have not learned wisdom, nor have I knowledge of the Holy One. Who has descended to heaven and come down? Who has gathered the wind in his fists? Who has wrapped up the waters in a garment? Who has established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name? Surely you know. It's interesting, you know, he's talking about the Son of God. And this is written a long time before Jesus was even born. Verse 5, every word of God proves true. He is a shield to those who take refuge in him. Do not add to his words, lest he rebuke you and you be found a liar. Two things I ask of you, deny them not to me before I die. Remove far from me falsehood and lying. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with the food that is needful for me, lest I be full and deny you and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and profane the name of my God. Do not slander a servant to his master, lest he curse you, and you be held guilty. There are those who curse their fathers and do not bless their mothers. There are those who clean in their own eyes, but are not washed of their filth. There are those, how lofty are their eyes, how high are their eyelids lifted. There are those whose teeth are swords, whose fangs are knives, to devour the poor from off the earth, the needy from among mankind. The leech has two daughters, give and give. Three things are never satisfied, four never say enough. Sheol, the barren womb, the land never satisfied with water, and the fire that never says enough. Deep, deep meanings in these proverbs. The eye that mocks a father and scorns to obey a mother will be picked out by the ravens of the valley and eaten by vultures. Three things are too wonderful for me, four I do not understand. The way of an eagle in the sky, the way of a serpent on a rock, the way of a ship on the high seas, and the way of a man with a virgin. These are the four things that I do not understand. Verse 20, this is the way of an adulteress. She eats and wipes her mouth and says, I have done no wrong. Under three things the earth trembles. Under four it cannot bear up. A slave when he becomes king, and a fool when he is filled with food. An unloved woman when she gets a husband, and a maidservant when she displaces her mistress. Four things on earth are small, but they are exceedingly wise. The ants are a people not strong, yet they provide their food in the summer. The rock badgers are a people not mighty, yet they make their homes in the cliffs. The locusts have no king, yet all of them march in rank. The lizard you can take in your hands, yet it is in kings' palaces. 3 things are stately in their tread, 4 are stately in their stride. The lion, which is mightiest among beasts and does not turn back before any, the strutting rooster, the he-goat, and a king whose army is with him. If you have been foolish, exalting yourself, or if you have been devising evil, put your hand on your mouth. For pressing milk produces curds, pressing the nose produces blood, and pressing anger produces strife. Wow, there's some amazing wisdom from the words of Agur, the son of Jakeh. He was a collector of wise sayings. And why don't you get into the Word? Read Proverbs 30 for yourself and see what God is saying to you. His Word is mighty. It's more powerful than a two-edged sword. It is a mighty instrument to have. And it is like a sword, the sword of the Spirit. So you get into the Word, press the red button at the bottom of the screen if you want to subscribe to our channel. And may the Word get into you. We'll see you later. Have a good day.